Good morning, guys. My name is Mbalenhle Lungilenkambule, and I will be your lab technician assistant for quality assurance 2A. I'll be taking you through the semester. So today we'll be doing Pareto charts, and these Pareto charts, it's charts that you can use in your projects, your assignments, or any or even your final year project. Yes. So I'm sure most of you guys, or you guys are familiar with what a Pareto chart is, as Miss Swate has already covered it in class, or will cover it in class if she hasn't. So today we'll be doing a Pareto chart, and I'll be showing you how to create a Pareto chart on Excel, as you guys probably already know how to draw a Pareto chart. So today I'll be teaching you how to create it on Excel. So today we'll be creating it. So I'll start by, when you are creating a Pareto chart, you need data. And this data will be data that you've probably collected, or data that you were given. So you need the elements, the components, and then you need your frequency. So for the elements, for the purposes of this, and also you can also check your study guide. Everything that I'll be doing today will also be in your study guide, so you can follow along using your study guide. Yes, so my elements will be the lack of operators, the effective raw materials, equipment, breakdown, load shedding, stock out, effective packaging. Yes, so we'll be having that, and then going to our frequency. For our lack of operators, we have 13. For our defective material, raw material, we have 17. For the equipment breakdown, the frequency is 4. The frequency for load shedding is 7, load shedding. And then the frequency for stock out is 2, and for defective packaging is also 13. So from here, you create a table. If yours is not like this, then you go here and then you select all borders, and then from there you select the table, right click, sort, custom sort, and then you're going to be sorting it by the frequency and in descending order. So you'll be sorting your table in descending orders, which is the largest to the smallest. Yes. So this is what, Excel will auto sort the table after you've selected that. From there on, we go to the total, and then the total is equal to the sum of the frequency, like that table. And then from there on, we go and we have to do our cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency, the first on your cumulative frequency, the first cumulative frequency, the cumulative frequency of your largest frequency is always equal to the largest frequency, and then from there on, it's equal to the previous cumulative frequency plus the cumulative frequency of the second or the third element. From there on, you drag and it'll autofill. You turn it into, you create your borders. From there on, we are going to create, we're going to calculate our percentage cumulative frequency, and percentage cumulative frequency is equals to your cumulative frequency divided by your total. So for us to be able to use this total throughout, from the first element to the last one, which is stock out, we'll have, because you'll have to use the same total everywhere. So for that to happen, you must put dollar signs in front of the B and between the B and the 8, or you can click F4. Then you see it turned it into decimals, percentage. You drag down and you click your percentage sign, it turns it into percentages. So your last element, percentage, has to always equals to 100 or 1. So if it's equals to 100, since it's percentage, then you know you're correct. But if it's not equals to 100, then you did something wrong and you need to recalculate your cumulative frequency, or you must insert your formula for your percentage cumulative frequency. Yeah. And then from there on, we go to constructing or inserting our Pareto chart. So inserting a Pareto chart, you're gonna click Control, you select your percentage cumulative frequency, also select the elements and the frequency. You go to insert, and then you go to the mixed chart, and then you select this one. It's a cluster column line on secondary axis. That's the one we use, because if you use the Pareto one, it's gonna be the same, just that you're not gonna be able to format the axis title for a secondary axis. So this one. So in this case, we need to insert axis title for the secondary axis as well as our primary axis. So we'll go and insert axis title for this one, which will be our elements. Elements, and then we go insert it here, which is frequency, as well as our secondary vertical axis, which will be our cumulative percentage cumulative frequency. And then you insert your chart title, which in this case, let's say the causes of defect in a manufacturing company. So causes of defect. Causes of defect. Pareto chart showing the causes of defect. Causes of defect. You must also remember that on your title you must have both your primary and secondary axis named. So the frequency, okay, Pareto chart showing the frequency and the causes of defects. The frequency and causes. The causes and frequency and causes of defects. So after this, you're gonna insert your 80-20 line. So the 80-20 line is gonna be here. Draw, we insert a shape or art, we insert a line, which will be from this one. Sorry, it's here, where it crosses with your cumulative frequency line, and I'm gonna make it red, and it's red from its shape dash, so we're gonna make it dash like this. So that's the line. I'm gonna select, I'm gonna copy, I'm gonna paste the line, and then I'm gonna turn it around. So this is your 80-20 line, right? So this is your 80-20 line, which shows your 80% as well as your 20%. So it shows your trivial many, which is your 80%, your trivial many, and your vital few. Vital few are the things that you need to focus on, or the 20% of the problem causes will result in 80% of your problems sorted. So these are the problems that cause 80% of your defects. So if you look at these ones, you look at defects, you fix your defective raw materials, you fix the lack of operators, and you fix the packaging, you would have sorted out 80% of your problems. So yes, this is how you draw a Pareto chart, and from there on you will submit this, or you'll paste this on your assignment or your project. Thank you. Yes.